Right, morning hustlers, what's happening? So it is Wednesday morning. My banner is an absolute monstrosity. I just don't have time, which, like I say, it's just manic this week. We've got subcontractors in. I'm running part of the commercial works. Obviously, some work's going down. Dalesby's doing his bit. Connor's on holiday. Got Frank in the office waiting for me. George off for the join us there to help us with the sinks and stuff. So it's just absolute crazy. So it makes sense to me. I've done the school run this morning. That my first job was 2 minutes down the road, so I'm going to go down here now. Connor serviced the boiler, put a new pump on it as well a few weeks ago. New clients have moved in. We'd left a few spare off as requested by the owner. Customer not able to turn the boiler back on, so I'm going to turn that on. They said there's leak in the stop tap. And I've got a site survey to do. I've got to go strip out a toilet basin and a radiator. Then after that, I've got to go back to one of our big projects that's been ongoing for nearly 6 months now, just due to the nature of the job and the works that's been going on, to get the bath first fixed. So it's a freestanding bath, but I need to get the waste out of the floor and hot and cold for the tap. Kind of hoping the client don't have the taps, and I can't really do much because the tap needs to be fitted at this stage. But look, it is what it is. We'll do what we'll do. And then I'm on school duties again tonight, 3 o'clock, got to be done. So 8 days like this. I've got a solid 6 hours. Most of we're going to eat my dinner. We're still eating healthy though. We've got chicken, mince, rice, a bit of sweet corn and broccoli with a bit of chilli sauce for today. So let's go, hustlers. Hope you enjoyed the last video. Let's go get it, let's go smash it and go secure the bag. So oil's back up and running. Just need to top up the pressure. Pressure's a bit high, but I'm not that down a little bit. It just lost a bit. What I'm going to do is pull that sink. So I've got a feeling that trap there is leaking. There's signs of damp underneath, then there's always water. So pull that sink. That seems okay. There's definitely water pulling there, then. Look at that. So it's leaking somewhere. From, that's all. So first job is done. I didn't get much footage on that. It's a tenanted property. Tenants have just literally newly moved in. Frustrating a bit really, because when you're on the job and the stuff behind you looking at you. But do you know what? It doesn't bother me. It's just I'm trying to find out what the leak is and asking what's what. So a couple of things. The boiler just lost a bit of pressure inevitably. I just drained a little bit of length, so I pressurised it. So I just whipped my hose pipe on there. There's a leak under the sink in the utility. I couldn't see what was leaking, but you'll see there the unit was damp. I managed to cut it out with my knife. It looks like something's been at it for a while. I don't think it's rising damp. I thought it was that waste kit, but nothing was happening there. So I know that was good. So I'm just going to say to the landlord, rather than me faffing out wasting time now, and this is what you need to do with all the companies, is rather than sitting there and going, oh, I'll just like, look, we need 2 hours for investigation works. It's going to be billable, and we'll go from there, obviously. You go from there, obviously. So then the landlord knows where they stand. We've got 2 hours investigation. We've compared that time done. Because if we was to go today, do it all, put a massive bill in, then they'd be like, oh, I didn't really expect that. They've also raised other issues when there's numerous toilets not working and taps need change. I've just said the best way to get around this is going to speak to the landlord and say, look, just allow myself or one lad to go down there for a full day. So all the issues out, plus materials, days labour, get done what we can, and everything's done, like I say, happy days. So on to the next one now. I've sent Dale pictures, everything else, and yada, 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 yada. And yeah, I know what you're thinking, sports fans. What is going on with your hair? I don't know. So the next one now is Waterloo Street. I've got a site survey. The shower tray is dropping every time they use it. Cold water tapping bath doesn't work, and shower holding bracket has perished. Light pull non-responsive half the time. Client where we only quote on visit. So that's good. Dale's mid. So I'll go have a look now. Tell the details what I need. Obviously use this system called Job Logic. Again, we aren't promoting the system, but in all honesty, the system works massive for us, and luckily for me, this one's on the way to the office. So let's go get it, hustlers. Let's go smash it, win the day, keep doing what you're doing, get the bag secured. Use a new pull cord switch, because that's faulty.
Yeah,
that's fine.
And that one I did too many times for this one.
Yeah,
there's now water go. I think
that's fine.
Dangerous.
Is that it? Can I just stand in the chair? I just want to see how solid it is. It says the shower tray is dropping. Yeah, I think we might get away, to be fair, because the shower tray is solid. Yeah. I think what we need to do is put some 25 key bag of like sand in here to weight the tray down. Then we'll reseal all of it to make it safe.
And that one, I think you need to change all of them.
New shower head. So we'll put a new shower head riser rail.
too many time.
It's okay. We'll just get a new one of these, put a new one of them on as well. That's fine.
Please.
The shower's okay. This just needs a reseal. That's fine. And then I've got something about the bath tap as well.
Yeah, that one not working.
So we'll look at putting new bath taps on because they've had new basin taps put on.
Yeah,
So we'll just look to put new taps on the bath. That's okay.
Yeah,
That comes off. To be fair, the panel is already damaged, so may even renew the panel. I think we'll renew the panel as well. We'll put a new bath panel to tidy it off. Yeah. New toilet seat as well. That's fine. Not a problem. Just a standard round pan. Is there anything else then, or is that pretty much?
No, just
done that quote, obviously, while I was in the air property. Done it online, might as well show you what I do. So that's just for a landlord agency, Ultralets in Hull, that we do a lot of work for. They were very, very good. I'd actually say they're one of the best ones in Yorkshire. And that's not because they use us, just basically I think that they are. We worked with a few estate agencies and stuff, and they seem to be the most organised, on the ball, and deliver the goods to the clients as well. I like the workmanship that they carry out, obviously, and how they look after the tenants, and we've got a good rapport with the courts, stuff like that. But that one they have seen. We'll go down to jobs like that. Obviously, we've got subcontractors and stuff that work for us. So what I'll be doing with that one is advising to the office what we need to do now, Dale, should I say. I'll put on my job notes. You see, we need a shower tray needs resealing. Put some weight on the shower tray to hold it down. New bath taps, might as well put them in. New toilet seat, new bath panel, then a new light switch, which we can pass on to our electrician, obviously. You're not going to get an electrician to quote that, but when they do them works, they can issue a minor work certificate, obviously, making sure the board and everything's up to date. And if it's not, then it's down to them to obviously advise what needs doing in the next steps, like I say. But we do take most anything on that needs to be done, like I say. That's why we're a going company. We aren't just no, we don't do that. We'll take what we can on in our scope of works and things like jobs like that as well. Not being funny, sound big-headed when I say it's not big-headed. I sound quite arrogant when I say this, but they are jobs for me. That is how you grow a business. Me being on that job, all the qualifications that I've got is no good. So one of the lads can go do that, fit the bath. It's a nice little easy day's work for them just to get a few bits and bats put together, like I say. So make sure growing your business, that's one really good way of doing it, obviously. Getting work for the other team to work on. You know, they all don't want to be on my back. I'm feeling the pressure this week. We've got kitchens on the go and other subcontracts in, so it is heavy on my head at the moment, but look, we're doing it. So it's now 10 to 10. I'm going to head up to the office now, see Dale, grab Frankie, then we're on the road. We've got 2 decent jobs to go to office, so I've got to go strip out the downstairs toilet area, then we've got to go back to one of our big jobs, which will give you an update where we're at. The bathroom, it's looking mint, so keep hustling, hustles. And like I say, what is it Mike Pipe says? We all know that. I'm waiting for it. If you ain't testing, you're guessing. Right, sports fans, so we're back in the office. Frankie's just in the back of the van, giving it a quick clean out. Tell you what I'm going to do, because this is what you do about breeding young lads and making sure they're doing the right job. So we've got the boy, the man, the myth, Frankie in the back of the van. He took all the stuff out. He's going to get it cleaned out now. Once he's done that, I made sure it's nice and tidy. We've been installing jobs and stuff like that. I'm going to hand him some... Oh no! Hand him some ground wipes. And what I'm going to get him to do, and he's more than happy to do this, there's some wipes there, pal. If you give the floor wipe that we've done, if you don't mind, mate, I'm much appreciated, pal. How you want to say to the sports fans?
No, I'm alright.
What's your favourite brand of power tools? Yes, respect, lad. So he's happy with that. And then literally, Dale's in office now, chasing it, doing it, creating work. Dale, do you know what we've not done for a while? You know what's coming, don't you?
No.
Alexa, volume 1. Give us a motivational quote for the day.
I'm going today then.
Come on, yes you have.
It's Wednesday. Ask me on Friday, I'll have loads for you.
And that there it is, sports fans' day's motivational quote for the day. So basically, go stay in bed all day and tomorrow, and then see him on Friday.
Hump day today, Wednesday, innit?
Hump day.
Hump day, have you ever heard it?
No, what does it mean?
God, Jesus.
What does it mean?
Not that.
So we love a job like this, don't we, Frankie?
Yeah.
Nice, easy job. What we're doing now is basin's coming out, got 2 isolation valves down there, radiator's coming out, toilet's coming out, it's 25 to 12, and this rad's coming out as well. So I'm going to give it till 12:45, 11:45, so 10 minutes, it's going to be out, gone, back of the van, we're out of here. Let's go. So, lads off. Let's go. See, client's floor is coming up, so, that's knackered, isn't it? That must already be turned off. This could be. So it's my insulation bag, it's the one that's got the yellow handled screwdrivers in it and the hammer in it as well, yeah? That feels knackered, that.
Put a splash of cold water in it.
Hey, no, bro. To be fair, yeah. Oh, class. I'm hoping that that's done that. So we've got the bag in now. A couple of spinners. Oh, the valve's not working. Right then, so. Oh, why? What I must have to do is drop the pressure here, because by the looks of it, that is all coming up. I'm not too fussed about that. That full flow is coming up, but that valve is passing definitely. That or the radiator's full of water, so I've got 7 minutes to go to get this out. Let's go. You're framing, aren't you? First rad, take off what you're saying.
Yeah.
He's on it, he's on it. He's on it. So, that valve's isolated, fortunately. Which is a good thing. It's a really, 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 really good thing. Please. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. It's when they don't turn off and you could cry. Sorted. Can't do it. Got 2 minutes to go. You got that blue hole in, or just bring a bit off? Oh, sounds. If you can get all that dried up down there, tied it up. Do you want to get the impact driver? Do you remember the screw gun that I showed you? So you go in the back doors. Well done for looking, eh? So impact gun. There's some little. These kept flying out when I was driving. So what I've done, little 7mm Allen key for my oil burners as well. Impact. Oh, what being organised and efficient. I'm going to put it in reverse, like that. So that spins it forward. So whenever you're putting a screw in, goes always like tightening up, goes goes clockwise. Anti-clockwise, which click it back that way, is reverse. You don't want it on a big speed because it'll rag your hand that. So what you can do, if you go disconnecting brackets on the walls, yeah? Is that alright, pal? I'm up against it. Got 40 seconds to go. So you can just use a knife or get a, yeah, use my knife here, bud. Yeah. You can do. Just keys here, do us a favour though. Give them keys. Never put them on the floor. Either pass them back to me or put them in your pocket. Yeah, just because George did it before, and then we was looking, and Matty's done it to me looking for keys to put them on the floor. Because they get kicked out the way, then you don't know where they are, do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's it, mate. You can put more speed on if you want, so if you do it faster. 2, go 2 now. That's it. And well done for doing that, because most lads I've had before are a bit daft with it where they don't put arm strength. You need to keep your strength on the screw, that's it. That's it, reverse. That's it, mate, well done. You've got to put it, mate. What people tend to do is, and I've seen it before and a lot of it happens, mate, is this and it does, mate, and I appreciate it first time with the gun, but you've done good. They usually get it there like that. Like it's not going, but you're literally, you're doing it right, mate. So, big thumbs up from the team.
Cheers.
Right, so I've got toilet out now. I'm going to get Frankie to come and clean this up shortly. Put the bag over there. I've now got to get that sink out. So, that has been tiled in. It's not on a bracket, so hopefully, just hopefully, pop-up waste, they're absolute waste, aren't they? They really are. Like I wasn't meant to them once ending. Oh, that's horrible, nasty. Full of it, that. I don't know what else to do. Oh. Let me off. Being videoed for your content pleasure, yeah. I've done it though. Pop that door for us, please, pal. So what we'll do now, I'll get Frankie to get tidied up. We'll strip the tap off for scrap. We'll get a bag of rubbish. You open the back of the van, please, bud. We'll open a bag. Let's open, mate. Get a bag. So if I go to my sundries, rubbish bag. I bet my dustpan and bushing back in my van, is it? I bet that's the one that was in the yard. Yeah, it is, you bastard. Oh well, doesn't matter. Got a bush here. We'll sort it. Right, what we need to do though then, pal, Just get swept up. So that's rubbish on the stairs. So you always make sure your area is clean. So that once we put out with the rubbish, that bit there as well. We'll sweep that area. We'll get my tools put away, and then we'll do the same and get this area swept up, and then literally we can get out of here. Simple as that. Went up too bad for time. How's your first strip out gone?
Yeah, it's gone good. Enjoyed it.
We're a little bit slow on time though, because I want to be out of here for 1:45. It is now 10:02. So it's like that while I've got the boy, the Matt, the myth, him in there. I'm literally, oh no, hang on, 22 levers, not 15 levers, right? And I've got outside tap, 2 of them, they can go into there. What else have I got here? A couple of test gas meter nipples, them. There was good, so I've not seen them before, look at them. It goes to 15 mil. I thought those meant for like commercial tests and stuff, so I've got a few of them as well. What I'm doing is just literally getting the van sorted out. I need to get a restock done. I've had these boxes sat in the van for a while, so it's just getting things put in order and in place. You know what I'm like, I've got OCD, I've really got something going on up there to be tidy. Hence why my van is just phenomenally beautiful like this. We've got the old Milwaukee, Cacao, you name it, we've got it. I mean, I open this door bang. We've got everything in there, pumps, you name it. Oh, boiler spares, you name it. Oil drawer, let's have a look. It's a hard one, isn't it? Cut my finger. Oil spares. Just about being organised. There's not wrong with being organised. I like to be as simple as this. Achieve, strive for success and to be the top of your game. Do you know what I mean? You will be surprised how far you'll get by trying to achieve that, like I say. So just try it. Just try it for a week. Just try and strive for ultimate success, and watch how different your life is. So you've got Milwaukee food through and Milwaukee. It's all over, look at it. Bang, 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 bang. Fuel covers. You can get the better ones in the market. I know there is better ones in the market. I don't like them. Do you know why? Because once they get muddy, you've got to wash them and stuff. So these have a little place in my van. I always keep a spare pack shoved there. So that's good to go. And then these ones, to be fair, I think my handbrake will not allow it. So with these, what I'm going to do is just pop them. That don't want to do that, does it? That needs to be on there. I need to sort this out. I've got a coffee machine in now. Just need to get a plug for that, then I'll be having espressos on site, which I'm looking forward to. You can sit there, fella, with it down there, like that. So I'll be having espressos on site, which I'm looking forward to. All I'm literally doing now is just getting things in my van to tied up. Like I said, I've got the lad cleaning up in there. This is looking tidy because I've got something wrong with me. Pack up. I don't know what that plug is. Is that your plug, Frank? Is that yours? I'll put it in his bag, you can have it. You can keep that because I don't. Well, no, I'll put it in my door there. That goes in the side door. Now, keep a spare pump on board of the van. So, in my boiler spare side, what I'm going to do, you'll see. Frank's just getting cleaned up. I always keep spare bits and bats on the van, it makes sense. So, I have got a boiler spare drawer. Oh my word, this van is so sexy, it's unreal. So I've got a two-port filter, chemicals, because you need it. You need to be carrying a bit of stock in your van at all times. We like to get to jobs, and I like to get my jobs done, usually if I can, on the first minutes where possible. I'm hoping. Come on, lad. Get into it now. There we go. 1, 2. Get you in there. Get you in there. So our ratio for jobs, like I say, getting them complete is massive, and I'd like to be organised. So let's go. We'll get the van loaded up now with all the rubbish. It's the only thing people say to me about the van and stuff. We've got to get all this in there now, but it's clean, ready to go. I hate putting rubbish in the van, but it is what it is. I can guarantee you I'm the only tradesman that lays a dust sheet in the van to put rubbish down, because we like the van to be tidy, don't we? Yeah, we do. Frankie's big on tidiness, isn't it, Frankie? Yeah, if you look at his bedroom, it's absolutely amazing. Look what I did to my finger. Little gash there. Get ready for lots of them, mate. Together, mate. That trap can go into there. Did you take you took the little brackets off as well, or is that just one set? We need to get the brackets off in the downstairs toilet as well, if you don't mind. Yeah. So if you get the drill on that, I'll sort this bit out, is that alright? Yeah. Coming in, show us where the drill is. This is good, this, because the fans can see you've been fair day, like you're understanding my ways, so I'm a little Allen key. That's it. And the dual bit is that's it. And put that, and you can't go on, can you, Frank? I still can't get over it how small I am. I have to grow my hair longer so it makes me look taller. So if you'll come with the brackets off in the downstairs toilet, mate, sorted, and I'll get the van finished up loaded. Now again, I know I've put a dust sheet down and people over there like, why are you putting the dust sheet down? Because I tell you what, I take pride in my van and I still got to get rubbish to and from site, but put the dust sheet down first. And it's simple as this. Inverter in the van to check every single battery has got a full charge. So they're all fully charged up to here. Swap that over now, that's just getting charged, and swap that over like I say. But the van's still got a few little bits to work out. I don't know where to put all this stuff. That's still got to get sorted out. Tool bag's good to go. George has got one of the bags today because he's still got a few bits that I need to sort out. Like I say, I've just bought George one of these bags. Just waiting on a few little bits and bats tools from. So while he's on one of our commercial settings with the kitchen fitters, wow, man looks brown. He can use my maintenance bag, like I say. But we're pretty much done here now. He just cleared up inside Frankie. Done a cracking job settling well to the team, so good. Oh, my daughter's left her hair clip in the van. And I'm picking up from school tonight because the wife's working. So I'll give that back tonight and yeah, let's go. We're done. Be honest, yeah. It's fine. I want to be out a bit earlier, but it's not the end of the world. I'll do it right. Like I said, blue roll in that one there. Blue roll and choker over that. The smells are done. Done. Client's done me a coffee. And we are out of here. Let's go. I've got to protect my energy. Too much negativity. So I'm back at office now. It just makes sense. Our job is passing. I cannot be working with that in the van. I tell you now, because my head will pop because just getting stuff out the van and stuff. So we'll get our scrap guy to come get these bits that he needs. But for now, I don't need to smash the tap off of that. Like I say, all I'll do. I think Frank is the man. Look at that branding, mate. Frank, there's a hook on the back of that door, mate. Cheers, bro. We'll start lifting that gear out if you want, mate. So anything metal for the scrap man can come out. I'll show you where that goes, mate. But the pottery can literally just get stuffed in. I'll smash that tap off later on. It just makes sense. It's like I'm big on being productive and stuff. It's 12:30 exactly now, so we'll just get the stuff out of here. Get it in the van, then on the next job I'm clear for the next job. I can't stand working when my van's full of shit. Innit? It's like that, innit? It's like you can smell that we're in the office. The lads are in the office, I've got to get back and tell them to get out and get to work. Innit? I've literally just pulled up 1 minute ago and you've just flew back.
It's a shame George can't drive because he could have done that.
I know. Carrying toilets on your own. But the lads have done a phenomenal job. You can see what they've done. Got tidied up now. What I need to do is get some wood on there. Panel that up so that looks tidy. The skip area is nice and tidy. I'm big and massive on being organised. And what we do is our local scrap man. This is a private drive at the back so no one can get down there. Put all the scrap metal there ready for him. So anything that's no value to us goes there. And any copper in the business, it's only fair. Oh, it's nice relieving my cup. Any metal that's left in the business, it's only fair, like I say, copper value should I say, is that we divide it by the full team. I just think it's fair and I think it's, like I say, more than equal. I think that's going to be steel tank, but we could do it, like I say, where I kept it on myself and Dale, but I just don't agree with it, like I say. So he's doing a good job. He's old Frankie lad, he's just getting it all stacked up here, ready to go. I wonder if that's copper inside there. It won't be, surely not, it'll be steel, won't it? Anyway, it's not even worth doing that, is it? I don't know. Nah, it's definitely got to be steel, that, mate, but look, it's in, it's done. We'll get the rest of these bits out. I'll get that smashed up tomorrow. But look, being tardy, I've said it before, I'll say it again, striving for success and getting things done is the way. I know what you're all thinking. Again, what's going on with your hair? I don't know. I've got time this week, I'm busy. So, Ali G in the house. What's happened is, we can't get into that job. We've just been for site Sarah Dale and stuff, like I say, a bit of a nightmare because plaster's still in there working, so there's not really a lot we can do. So what plan's going to be now, put a new kitchen in the office. We've got the units, we haven't bought the worktops up yet, but I need to get the units in and crack on. So I've got an hour now to get this slung in. So I'm going to redo the waste because that's horrendous, I don't like that. And first fix certain cores. What I need to do first is cut the laminate floor and all the way along there, so the legs for everything sits in. So this trusty little new tool we bought, the M12 Fuel, with the wooden saw blades, watch this for absolute beastness. team effort in it, George. Oh, the start. Oh, that's for that other job as well we're doing next week. That's separate, so I can all stay in there, mate.
Well, that's the start.
That's for Chris, yeah. So, lads are getting loaded up now. That's about today's video. It's now 3:05 off, so school run. Dale, come on then. Look. I ain't a kitchen fitter.
Where's the doors?
Oh, I didn't pick it up, mate. I've gone as far as I can. Management now.
You're a carpenter.
It looks well, though, doesn't it? It's fair to look well. I'll give you, Joe, you've measured it well, because look at the end panel there. It's going to fit nice and snug, that, innit?
Well, that's our plan, mate.
So it look good, that, to be fair. Fair play to you.
You know what, it will. It'll look bang on.
Well, we'll work up. We'll just literally come flush to the end. We'll put a strip on the end. Then literally, sink's going to go there. We've got all first fix done. They're in the unit ready to go. Worked up on there. One length for worktop. Then we just need to do all that and then batten that out for it there. And then I think it's going to look good, don't you?
I'll order a fridge.
So listen, guys, that's us done for today. You know, the Pride of Plumbing here. This is what we do. We get jobs like this done, and customers are happy. You know, I ain't a kitchen fitter, Amadale, but you know, it'll pass. Give it a day, it'll all collapse.
You've got a man to go, to you.
Oh my God! How? I've got the kids.
Spoke to you.
Well, hang on.
Like
And do you know what? If you like this video, don't forget to tell you what though. Don't like, don't subscribe, and don't leave a
comment.